Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Sunday, August 10th, 2025. So, welcome back.
Welcome back to you.
Well, thank you.
Good to be back.
Yes. Have you been doing the crosswords since we last spoke?
I have.
Good.
I have. I found them very enjoyable.
Good.
I found Saturdays surprisingly easy. When I first looked at it, I thought, oh, this isn't going to work. But I got it to work.
Oh, good.
No.
Yeah, I got through it relatively quickly as well. I think I might have had a mistake in it. Not as bad as the mistake I had in today's crossword.
Oh, dear.
I had a mistake in today's crossword. And
Sunday mistakes are always challenging.
I can now recite pretty much every clue by heart.
Oh, dear.
Because I just went over it with a fine-tooth comb. And it's just like, you start to doubt everything, right?
Yes.
We talked about this before. So it's just like 19 across, first name and country. I think it's Shania. I check all the crosses. Boy, that looks like Shania. And then I start thinking about like 17 down, noted NSA whistleblower. It's like, I think it's Snowden. I'm sure it's Snowden.
Yes.
And but I start, how do you spell 39 across something conical in a chemistry lab, Erlenmeyer flask?
Right.
That can be a challenge. So you have to guess where my mistake was.
Oh, was it, boy, I mean, there's so many places. It
Yes.
could be. Was it 40? No, is that 51 across? No, I'm sorry, 81 across. Hall's music partner.
Nope. Oates. That was a gimme.
That was well, that was a gimme for me too. But
I wrote some of their songs. So.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
But I misspelled it.
Oh.
That was my mistake.
How did you? Oh, did you misspell the E of Oates?
Yes, for some reason I think I had another S in there.
Oh.
So anyway, I corrected that, and then the puzzle solved right away. But, so no, that was just a dumb typo. So I would guess it was 94 across.
94. Ren Fair. No, the outdoor event with costumes. I got that pretty quickly. I got fair right away, and I had 3 letters left.
Okay.
Although at first I was going for something Halloweenish.
Oh, yes.
But that, of course, didn't fit. No, my problem was with 108 Down, Radiohead's first #1 album from 2000, Kid A.
Kid A, yes.
Did you know Kid A?
No, I did not. I got that from the crosses.
Right. Well, so my problem with the crosses was 111 across, something long and painted on a highway. And I thought, highway, 2 lanes, so I had double yellow lane.
Oh.
And so I had Kata. And it's just like, I don't know Kata from Kidda, or Kid A, as it's, I guess, properly pronounced.
Double yellow lane?
Yeah, well, I mean...
They don't paint the whole lane. They just paint the lines between the lanes.
If they had enough money, they would. Or they could just put the yellow paint into the asphalt. Wouldn't you rather drive on a yellow road?
No.
Like, yeah, just sort of like, the Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road.
I think that might be a little distracting.
I don't know. It would show you where you're supposed to be, where it's yellow, and where you're not supposed to be, where it's not yellow.
Just like Dorothy. Yes. I know.
Just
follow the yellow brick road.
In fact, if you remove a lot of the letters from double yellow line and throw in a couple, you could get Dorothy out of that.
You almost could, couldn't you? Yes.
Well, you'd have to throw in a lot of letters, yeah.
No H, no Y.
So, also, this had a rebus.
It did.
Did that make your day?
It's been a while since we've had a rebus on a Sunday.
Yes.
It did not throw me, though. I got it pretty quickly because I was doing the top, and 13 down was where I discovered it. Iowan by another name, and I had HAW, and I'm like, that has got to be Hawkeye. And so I put in the K. And I thought, well, let's just try I as a rebus here. And then that crossed with 29 across, which was something pointy grown by Pinocchio, and that turned out to be donkey ears, not the nose, but the
Right.
donkey
Yeah,
ears.
I was absolutely focused on the nose for a very long time.
Right, but no. So it was the EY of donkey and the first E of, the first letter of ears was the rebus going across. So,
Right.
So anyway, no, I got that fairly quickly.
And they were able to use that rebus all over the place.
They did. And, that leads us, of course, to the theme, which was passing glances. And so, yes, there were a number of words where you had to insert the rebus word I. And the revealer went right through the middle of the puzzle, and it was 63 across. Children's game phrase that should start the italicized clues or a hint to 8 squares in this puzzle. And the answer to that was, I spy with my little eye.
Yes.
And there were little eyes just all over the place.
Yep.
So we had the Cheyenne Mountains that crossed with oxeye daisies. We had the donkey ears and hawkeye, as we mentioned. We had the Erlen Mai or flask that crossed with Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was interesting. 26 down fast food chain founded in New Orleans, Popeyes. We had the Japanese yen with the EYE coming there close to the end, which crossed with eyelet, hole for a shoelace at 49 down. Another great one here, 84 across. The answer was smile emoji.
Yes.
So you had the smiley emoji.
Right.
So you had the EY of smiley and then the first E in the word emoji, and that crossed with eye of newt, Shakespearean potent ingredient at 86 down. We had honey-eater. I had never heard of that. It's a bird. Well, I don't know. I guess it could be anything.
It says something feathery sipping on nectar.
So, yeah, it must be a bird, a honey-eater. And so you had the EY of honey and then the E of eater, and that crossed with eyeball, 99 down, scrutinize. And then finally we had the infamous double yellow line with the E of double and the YE of yellow. And that crossed with, a great saying, 102 down, ridiculous, my eye.
Yes.
So yeah, eyes all over the place.
Yep, eyes on you.
Mm-hmm. And this was done by Adam Wagner and Shandy Dittmer.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job.
Yes.
Nice job. Yeah, it was a good Sunday puzzle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
96 across that honey eater, as I was again looking at places where I'd made a mistake, that looked suspicious.
Yes, I know.
But I didn't know what else to do with it, and everything else looked like it crossed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, at one point I started to panic about 100 down, animated daughter of King Triton, Ariel. This is like Arial. But then I looked at 104 across, 114 across, down in the dumps was sullen, and I looked at Sullan, and my inner spell checker said, no, stop right here. It is not AN.
Yep. Very good.
Yes, there were lots of good clues, like 8 across, need for a transfer of power. Cord.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know the one underneath it. 18 across, man, that's MANN, who wrote songs for 1999's Magnolia. Amy.
Amy Mann. Yeah, no, I did not know that either.
Oh, you didn't? Mm-hmm. Okay. That was pop culture. I'm surprised you didn't know.
No, I'm not good on pop culture composers.
You're not?
No, artists I know, but not composers.
Oh, okay.
Always.
I like 19 down. You have to read it correctly. You might get one in a row, and that was Shiner.
Right.
Of course, your brain tells you might get one in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out what that was going to be, but row turned out to be Shiner.
Well, I've heard in a row meaning like in a fight, or I've heard it
really
as row. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a mispronunciation. I think it's row.
Is it?
I think when it's a fight, yep. Mm-hmm.
I've heard it row. Mm-hmm.
Because if you can say you were in a row, it sounds like you were just like somewhere in the theater.
Uh-huh.
23 across was so weird, and the answer was how odd.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 26 across, that was surprising. It, made sense, but really tipsy, pickled.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't heard that?
I've heard that, but not as common as other adjectives for someone who is slightly or really tipsy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That 26 down again, that fast food chain founded in New Orleans. I thought New Orleans, and I thought po' boys. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, that's a kind of sandwich that they make down in New Orleans.
Yeah, I was trying to, so I had po, and then I thought, well, maybe it's popo. So Popos, and then I thought maybe it's popes. And it's just like, I don't see how the pope sort of enters into this.
Uh-huh.
So.
But you've heard of Popeyes, right?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We had my namesake, once again, yay, 24 across, New York City's blank place, Astor.
Yes, John Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then close to that, we had 25 across, Norse mythology's equivalent of Olympus, Asgard.
Yep.
And I can hear Chris Hemsworth, his accent, Asgard.
Yes.
Okay, that probably means I'll never get a job with Marvel, but it's just the way it goes. 22 down was awesome. Source of some base humor for short. USO.
Yep, that was good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And 30 down, that was interesting. Happy, dopey, sneezy, sleepy, grumpy, and bashful, abruh. And the answer was ADJS for adjectives.
That's right. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did you get? I'm sure you got that.
Yes, I did.
Right, because the rest, apart from happy, the rest of the words were not capitalized.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was definitely a clue.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever worn a 53 down Archer's Protection arm guard?
No.
Have you ever felt the need to?
Well, I was on the archery team in high school, but no, we did not have arm guards.
Oh.
We had finger guards, because your fingers could get pretty sore pulling that string. So, but no, nothing on the arm.
Maybe you weren't shooting it fast enough that it could cause
probably not.
Severe injury. No offense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We had 71 across. It was mega store ? And I'm like, Kmart, because I had 5 letters. It turned out to be hoard.
Yes.
That was nice. Mega store.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one next to it, 72 across, Alfred E. Blank, mascot of Mad Magazine. I know it's Newman, but I always want to spell it like the guy with the salad dressing. Newman.
Yes, that's what I put in originally.
Right.
But then, that didn't work with the 64. Or is that?
Yeah, 64
down. The one of our theme clues. Sleep informally.
Shut up. Yep. Mm-hmm. And as I was again starting to sort of panic about things, 94 down, Venice's blank bridge. I thought it was the Rialto.
Yep.
But I'm like, I don't know, nothing's working here. And another area where I was having trouble with Kid A, 116 across, crispy tortilla-based dishes, tostadas.
Right.
I looked at that and thought, that's got to be a D. Like tostadas, tostabas, tostacas,
Yep.
So, but it was just double yellow line.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to bug me forever.
Mm-hmm. 118 across kind of went over my head, but I've heard of this. Excellent in 1990s slang was fat. P-H-A-T.
Yes.
I've heard that, but I'm like, I don't ever really remember hearing anyone saying that during the 1990s, but that was kind of a blur of a decade for me anyway.
Well, it's sort of a risky word because people can't tell as you say it if you're saying fat or fat.
Mm-hmm, right. But
hey, you are fat. I mean, that could be an insult or it could be a compliment.
Yep.
So it's a pretty risky choice there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that crossed with another thing from, I guess, recent history, 111 down, which was greeting with the hands, dap.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Is that recent?
That's probably from the 90s, too. I don't know, but...
I remember from Macbeth. Dap.
No. I dap you. Or I dap thee.
The three weird sisters, they go dap each other. 65 down, topsy-turviness was havoc.
Yes.
I thought that was interesting. I think about havoc as just sort of being chaos and destruction. I guess topsy-turvy. I think of that as more controlled. You just sort of turned over.
Yeah, no, that was a very interesting clue for that answer, havoc. But...
Yeah. Well, this was a great crossword by Adam Wagner and Chandy Dietmar.
Yep. Nice way to spend a Sunday.
Yes, indeed. All right, that's it for the crossword, but it is Sunday, which means it's time for Jam Katwa, the Gene and Mike Crossword of the Week Award, where we go back through the crosswords of the previous week and suss out what we deem to be the very best. And this week we picked last Sunday, August 3rd.
Heavenly Voices by Jeremy Newton.
Yes.
And it was all about...
Star Trek.
Yay!
Do, 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 do. We're going to have to fix... Yeah, okay, that's more than enough of that. And I say that as the singer.
But it's okay, because there was plenty of Star Trek in this crossword.
Yes.
Everywhere you looked, there was something related to Star Trek.
Yes.
Including a model of the Enterprise, right at the top, with the letters, the Enterprise, on the side.
Right.
So, yeah.
And to be clear, this was the original series.
That's right.
They've had so many different Star Treks now. They didn't try and work anything in from like Strange New Worlds or Below Decks.
Or Next Generation or any of those other Star Trek spinoffs.
Because
this was the original cast, the original crew.
This is a 21 by 21 Sunday grid. To work them all in, you'd need something like 150 by 150.
Oh, yeah, but there was no mix and matching here. Right. It was all from the original series where we, like you said, we had the Enterprise, we had Mr. Scott as an answer, we had the names of all the other original characters going up some of the down clues. With words that they might have said as a member of the Enterprise crew. So just a really fun puzzle. We also had the phrase, beam me up.
Right.
And, of course, the name of the show, 83 Down, Star Trek. So great puzzle.
Yes, indeed.
Lots of fun things going on there. It was fun to solve. Thank
you, Jeremy Newton, for writing that. And if you feel so inclined and would like to reap the rewards, drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, and we'll have your Jam Katwa certificate, a T-shirt, and some lovely Northeast Wisconsin swag. Yep. Winging its way towards you in no time, if you include a shipping address and a T-shirt size. That's right. That then definitely is it for today. Yes, it is. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of Monday's crossword tomorrow. Bye-bye.